Some great news, really incredible news. 1 week after just a terrifying scene on the football field, Damar Hamlin is headed back to Buffalo. Doctors at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center announced the Bill's safety was discharged this morning and flown home.
Of course, it was a week ago on this Monday that it all happened. It now becomes the latest piece of good news in what's been a remarkable recovery over this past week. And Hamlin himself tweeting earlier today, quote, "Headed home to Buffalo today with a lot of love in my heart." Now Hamlin will continue that recovery at a Buffalo hospital, but the UC doctors say he's doing well and his recovery trajectory is at or ahead of schedule. Back to Denver now, where a man was sleeping in his car when he woke up to gunshots and realized that he'd been shot.
Police say 4 people were shot about 1:30 this morning in downtown Denver. 9 News reporter Katie Eastman spoke with a victim, and she's joining us now. Katie, what do you know?
Yeah, Kim and Tom, well, everything seems to have happened in this parking lot here at 18th and Market Street. Several cars that have since been towed away were covered in bullet holes. The people who live around here say late last night they heard more than 20 shots. In video from earlier this morning, you can see all those evidence markers on the ground and cars with their windows blown out. This Jeep, still running, is a rental car. Juanez Francisco was in town from New York, and he decided to sleep in the Jeep after drinking last night. He says he had only been sleeping for about a half hour when he heard gunshots. Police pulled him out of the car and told him he needed to go to the hospital because he had been shot.
I was in the front seat right here, yes. In the front seat like that. Like this, probably. They just clipped my shoulder in the back. Gunshot, just the word gun. Yeah, scary.
Police say another person was taken to the hospital from the scene, but the 2 other people who were shot, they weren't found until later. We don't know what kind of condition these other 3 victims are in or who they are. Police, they don't have anybody in custody. Kim and Tom?
Ooh, that's scary. I can't.
Hard to imagine.
Yeah, it is. Unbelievable. Well, thankfully he is doing okay and able to talk to you. I mean, that's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, he's definitely shaken up, but he got breakfast this morning and now he's just kind of trying to find a new rental car and figuring out what to do next.
What's next? Thanks, Katie.
The suspect accused of killing 5 people at an LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado Springs is now facing new charges. The district attorney filing 12 new counts against Anderson Ulrich. The new charges are for 2 more victims. They include attempted murder, attempted assault, and bias-motivated crime. That means the suspect is now facing 317 charges for what happened at Club Q on November 19th. The club itself remains closed, but staff at Club Q telling us last week that they do plan to reopen the club this year.
A Denver firefighter who spent 12 years on the job is out of a job because of racist jokes. This is Lieutenant Jared Russo on his LinkedIn page. He lost his job in December, according to discipline documents obtained by 9 News. Nearly 10 other firefighters told the city he became known as the racist rover. He'd make jokes at various fire stations. In a statement, the city said that it has no tolerance for hate speech and hopes the termination will send a message.
Well, here we're on this Monday and taking a look at some beautiful pictures. Great blue sky. What a beautiful Colorado vista. Kathy Sabin's with us talking about our Monday weather, some snow and some warm weather.
Always something to keep us guessing and jumping and kind of. I think there's somebody that will be excited about this forecast. Kim and Tom, I think there's something in this forecast for everybody because some of us are loving the side streets and the roads melting. It's still like driving over, I don't know what, on some of the side street areas. That snow and ice has been on the ground for 2 weeks. But today, 51 degrees in downtown Denver. So we're starting to see the great melt-off begin. But see these clouds off to the west, while pretty, they're the indicator that another storm is on the way. As a matter of fact, winter weather and travel advisories are going out for the high country later tonight for wind and snow, and the snow could be heavy. And if you're watching us in Greeley, you've still got plenty of snow on the ground, but we'll melt off some of that snow tomorrow before the storm rolls across the Front Range Wednesday, bringing us a chance of snow here in downtown Denver. Temperatures all over the place today. At DIA, it's 40 degrees. Downtown, it's 51, but in Pueblo, it is 60 degrees. Temperatures in the high country country. Just wonderful for skiing, snowboarding, but the wind already starting to increase ahead of yet another Pacific storm system that's bringing too much rain and snow to California, a drought-stricken state that has seen record rain and snow, and this pattern looks to continue. Denver's going to get in on the action. We'll have a little wave come through late tomorrow, another one on Wednesday, and we'll see a little bit of snow right here in the city by midday on Wednesday, but not tonight. Temperatures close to 50 downtown. We'll see those numbers slide about 10 degrees around sunset. Coming up in Maine weather, more details on the timing of the midweek storm, how much snow to expect in the high country, and how much snow we might see right here in downtown Denver. Kim and Tom?